So, you've learned the basics of the language you're learning. Where do you go from here? You may you may think that you're ready to go out and try to get hired with the skills you have right now, but you don't have any real value you can give apart from some lines of code. In this video, I'll be explaining what you must do after learning the basics. Subscribe and like if you found this video helpful. First of all, you need to know if you've completed the basics. Knowing basic concepts like variable, lists, data types, conditional, loops, functions, modules, dictionaries, and some methods. Also, you should have some projects under your belt, whether it's simple or advanced. So once you've done this, you're confident in writing up some code, you need to move into the next level. Before you adventure to the field you want to pursue, you need to learn a very advanced but important concept: object-oriented programming. This is important as most frameworks use this paradigm, so you won't be able to create apps without this first. I wouldn't say you need to master this concept, just try and understand it and figure out how it works. Schafer YouTube channel has a great series on object-oriented programming, so I'd recommend to check his channel out. Then you will need to learn how to write clean code. This things like comments, functions, classes, and more. Clean code helps you remember the purpose of your code when you revisit it. Other programmers can easily read and understand what you wrote, and most importantly, it has to be scalable, meaning if you add a feature, will it break another part of the program? Learning this early will really set you up with working in a team environment and save you a lot of headaches in debugging. So you've learned the basics of object-oriented programming, also how to write clean code. It's time to make real world applications. But what applications? Well, first you will need to choose a field, whether it's web dev, machine learning, data science, or game dev. There are hundreds of fields you could pursue, however you will need to do your own research. If you've chosen a field but no, we need a way you need a way to make our code into an app. Also, and we do this by using a framework. Essentially, this is a package someone else created, and it makes it really easy to make applications. Making apps with vanilla code is not practical, and as it takes too long. For example, let's say you wanted to make a website with Python, and well, you've researched the available frameworks, which are Django and Flask. You figure out which one suits your need and you go for it. Choosing one will always be better than choosing both. So that's it. You've learned the basics and a bit of the advanced. So you're now ready to create a real world apps which will give value to a business or company. It's all up to you where you go from here. You could you can try to find a job or practice your framework until you get really comfortable with it. Hopefully this video has helped you out. If you got any questions, make sure to comment down below, and before you leave, make sure to subscribe and like. Watch out for the next video.